Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. I've resurfaced again. Ladies and gentlemen, big shout out to you. I'm literally coming back from an event. I thought I was not going to be able to do this watch along, but here we are. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you for tuning in to this impromptu live chill along. You know, I hear Bayern Munich needs some prayers.
Oh my God!
Oh boy, I'm literally just setting up the screen right now for the game, and I couldn't help but check the scoreline, obviously, on my way here. And I say on my way here, guys, I'm coming from a presidential occasion. Yes, I had the privilege of meeting the president of Botswana. Yes, I did, man. It was such a surreal experience. It was so nice. So I have a presidential excuse for being late today. You know what I'm saying? I need a presidential pardon. So big shout out to you if you just tuned in. Just know lots of love and gratitude from me to you for being here. And yeah, it's not a second half chill along. It's the first half chill along. It's ending of the first half chill along. Bayern Munich versus Real Madrid at the Allianz Arena. And the score right now is 1-0 Real Madrid. Compliments of Vinicius Jr. I don't know how the goal went in yet, so I guess I will see it at halftime. But if you've been watching the game, kindly let me know how the game is going. Usually I'm the one giving updates. Today I need an update. I need an update. I see Rodrigo complaining already. Tell me something new. Rodrigo kind of acts like the Bruno Fernandes of Real Madrid, if you ask me. He has a little bit of a serial complainer vibe to him. You know? Or is it just me? Am I wilding with that by that statement? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you think. As I said, where is Harry Kane? Bayern Munich, it needs you right now, Kane. In moments of pressure, it's time for Harry Kane to step up and break the Harry Kane curse. Let us know if it's a thing that's been made up, Harry Kane, or if it really exists, this Harry Kane curse. We're gonna find out today, I guess, and partially probably will know by the time they play the second leg at the Santiago Bernabeu. You know. So anyway, big up to you. Big shout out to Red J in the building. Says, hey, shout out to you, fam. Yo, and way better than meeting Biden. That guy's a Red J. You're right? I wouldn't be as excited. The only former U.S. president, the only presidential person, that I would be excited about meeting is Obama. Everybody else.
Get right here, man.
Seriously, I mean, I'll take an invitation to the White House, to go eat the food, but that's all. I wouldn't really be as excited about meeting the president of Botswana. What I can tell you about him is that he is one of the most humble, he has a balance of oh man, he's such an amazing character. A balance of, professional, charismatic, funny, gentle. He's, man. I'm using adjectives, by the way, that other people mentioned to me about him as they were listening to his keynote address and stuff like that. But, I got the chance to even talk to him personally. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he's the original botswanapapi. He's the papi of Botswana. So I just remembered on my way here. I was like, I should have told him that. But I have some good contacts. I think I'll send him the link to the YouTube channel. Big up to Nako in the building. Hope that you're doing good on this Tuesday. I hope that you're doing better than Bayern Munich, Yay! Red Jay says he was a decent, decent killer too. Just ask RP. Yikes! Yeah. Yeah, politics, craziness. But big shout out to you. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna. Big up to you, Nika, for coming into the building. We have how many people now? Ooh, 9 people in total for this gorilla, stream. I had put a little post on the community post that I was not gonna be able to make this watch along, but you know what? Here I am. Here I am. So I figured it's better late than never, as my mama used to tell me. So yeah, we out here. How are you guys doing? How are you enjoying the game, Red J? Harry Kane is looking pensive right now. What is he? Is he trying to take a free kick or what? Hold on. Yeah, it's a free kick right on the edge of the box. Real Madrid better defend this one properly. Do not let. Is Harry Kane going to take the free kick? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Harry Kane takes the free kick. And Harry Kane misses the free kick. Why is he taking free kicks? First of all, for Bayern Munich, do they not have free kick takers? This was even on the left side. This was more of a Leroy Sané. It should have been a Leroy Sané free kick. Yeah. Red J says I missed half of the first half. Vinny had a nice counter attack goal. Okay, you're like me, Red J. You missed some action in this too. You know what? That makes me feel a lot better. Hey, Banana Silva in the building. Men like Lutata in the building. Lutata's puppy I've liked for that blazer. Yo, Lutata, you were not here. I just said it at the beginning of the stream. I am coming from an event where the president of Botswana was speaking. I got to meet the president of Botswana. I've made it in life. I feel like I've made it. It's just like, yeah, it's such a surreal week for me. Such a surreal moment for me. I cannot gloss over it. Hit the like button for the blazer that I'm wearing, just like Lutata. Oh man, yeah. If I was on the dugout, I'd be a suit kind of dugout guy. I'd actually button up a little bit, but then I'll be like one button though, not two buttons, just like and be like chest out, shouting tactical instructions. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Hey, Shay says, can you I will put the link after you hit the like button, Shay. Yes. Luta, of course I took a selfie. Of course, bro. Of course. I've just been asked not to post it yet, but I think maybe in a week or so he won't care. You know what I mean? I think in a week or so he won't care. So hopefully that won't get me into trouble. But I will. I have more than one picture with the president. Yeah, man. Such a crazy week for me, man. Such a crazy week for me, but I'm so happy. I hope that you're having a good day. By the way, R10 in the house. Same. Oh Lord, I feel like every like 5 minutes or so, I'm gonna have to explain. All right, Bugs is like a selfie with who? Okay, all right. So I am dressed like this because I'm coming from a an event where the president of Botswana was speaking. He's here in Boston. I got the chance to meet him yesterday. And he was so nice. Took us out for a meal. And then from there, like afterwards, oh man, yeah, went back to the presidential suite. We took some pictures, had amazing conversations, and yeah. It's really like I don't know how and why I'm able to be in this position, but I'm so grateful for it. And yeah, we talked a lot about a lot of like stuff um, that I can't all fully disclose here. But who knows? Maybe I'm gonna make a collaboration with the president very soon. He did say we should collaborate on something, so I will, share that whenever that collaboration happens. But the main thing is like, man, I'm just so blessed, and I'm grateful that I had this amazing opportunity to have like to sit down on a chair next to him and to yeah, such a great guy, inspiring guy. His name is His Excellency President Masisi. Yeah, he's got a hell of names, but like that's the um, short short version of it. So yeah, I was amongst important dignitaries today. And it was not just the president. There was like the minister of foreign affairs. There was like you know ambassadors and so forth, and there was a whole elite like delegation of folks. So this is my truth. This is the life. These are the days of our lives today. So yeah, I did a selfie a day keeps the doctor away, says Ray. You know what's funny? I actually don't like selfies, but I did have a moment where I was like, man, like when I was sitting with him, like I was just like, should I take a selfie right now? And then, but no, we waited for like an official, like picture moment and stuff. So that was great. But anyway, we're here gathered um, for Champions League. We're here for Champions League. R10 says botswapapi for ambassador. Let's go. Let's go. Box says Mokwenzi. Box, are you from Botswana? Yes, his name is Mokwenzi Masisi. Yes. Wait, Box, I never actually asked this. Like, how did you know his full name? This is crazy. Hey, Mitch in the building, says Boss the Diplomat. Hey, Masisi's a big fan of Harry Maguire. Oh, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that, Box. No way. No. Is he? I'm gonna even feel bad for not talking football with him. We talked about like other things, but no, we didn't chop it up on football. What? I'm gonna message somebody that is actually close to him right now and ask. Damn. This is crazy. Wait. How about I'm just gonna share the link? Let me just share the link with the person that's close to the president right now, and then maybe he'll check it out. Who knows? Maybe he'll call into the show. Just imagine, Why did you ask the boss president what club he supports? Lutata, you see, I'm a 007 agent. I didn't. Luan in the building. Yeah, man. Future Botswana president, says Banana. You never know. Imagine me being the future president of Botswana. I'll be like, holidays when Man United is playing. And nobody goes to work. Nobody goes to school. Hey, okay, you just Googled it. What up? That's cool. But yeah, his name is His Excellency Mokwetsi Masis. I think his middle name is Erik. The other middle name is like Gabby, so he's got a long name, long name. Shay says, remember to hit the like button. Big up, Shay. By the way, let me put the link right now. Thank you for reminding people, Shay. It's important to hit the like button for the channel, for the growth of the channel. Damn. We got 3 people that have not hit the like button, says Shay. You guys are 007 agents. If you do not know what a 007 agent is, it's pretty much what you might think it is. You know, you're on some spy settings. You're here, not really with us. You're an imposter. You know what I mean? So kindly hit the like button. It's easy, it's free, it's simple, it's quick. That's all you got to do. So yeah, big shout out to you, man. I appreciate everybody that just tuned in. Yeah, the number is growing. We got 18 people now. Mitch says membership link. It's really easy to be a member, by the way. All you got to go to right next to the subscribe button. There's the join button right there. You just hit that. Let me see if I can actually just pull it up. Yeah, guys, big shout out to you, by the way. If you want to support the channel by being a member, all you have to do is go to the join section of it. Hold. Can I provide a link? Let me see. Nah. Can I? Yeah, it's right next to the subscribe button. There's a little tab that says join. All you gotta do is hit that, and then you become a member. President Papi declares every Friday is happy hour Kahoot. Every Saturday, right? Actually, the things I would do if I was a president. Damn. Hey, Lieutenant says it's been confirmed by Shay that President Masisi has subscribed and liked the chat. You know what? There's 2 people I'm gonna send this email, this thing to. Let me see if I can. Oh man, how could I forget to mention it? Oh, he's not gonna be happy with me. Imagine he's a fan of Manchester United. Hey, man, like Shay in the house. What's up, Shay? Can you talk, Shay? You here with us? It's halftime, by the way. The second half is moments away from starting. I will tell you the timestamp that I'm on if you want to synchronize with me. But here we are, Champions League semifinals. It's the first leg, obviously. Anything can happen right now in the first leg. But really, I think the real action is going to come in the second leg. I predicted a 2-1 score to Bayern Munich, so I'm not really doing well with my prediction. They are letting me down. Ultimately, I think that Real Madrid will go through, obviously, but Bayern Munich should kind of go to Real Madrid with a 1-goal cushion. That's at least how I was viewing the outcome of this game, you know? All right. Hold on. Hey, sorry about that. Big shout out to you. Oh man, True Colors of Process Banana. Imran Khan in the house. Shout out to Mr. Khan. It's time for Bayern Munich to step up. Man, Michael, I want Vinny at United too. I also want to be president of Botswana, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Vinicius, Stop fighting racism in La Liga and come to the Premier League, man. He would do so well for us. Imagine if Rashford left and Vinicius came. Huh, if dreams were horses, man. If dreams were horses. But you know what? If he gets tired of Real Madrid, I think United would make sense. You know, when you think about it, if Vinicius gets tired of Real Madrid, please, like, where else would he go? Where else would it make sense to go? You know, like, has to be Real Madrid. Yeah, by the way, we got some emojis, by the way. We got some emojis. If you, yes, Michael, sorry for, yeah. Sorry for not mentioning it, but we got emojis. We got 007 emoji. If you're a member, you can definitely use these emojis as well. Like, all you have to do is, you know, become a member. That's all you got to do. It's as simple as that. We got the 007 emoji. We got the cool poppy emoji. We got the upstairs emoji. We got the golasso emoji. Compliments of Vegeta, man. Vegeta is the hookup. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Yeah, the second half has already started, by the way. Sorry for not announcing that. I'm already at 48 minutes. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Is it a goal? Is it a goal? Is it a goal? No, it's still 1-0 on my game. No false alarms, please. If you are ahead in the future, do not spoil the fun with a false alarm, please. Actually, it's fine if you do it in the chat. It's only if you're part of the, chill along. If you hit the link and you want to join me, and then you spoil the no spoiler alerts. That's all I'm asking for when you're in the panel. I'm at 49, 23, 24, 25. Still 1-0 to Real Madrid for me. Goal from Vinicius Jr. And yeah, it was a counter-attack goal. And I think the assist was from Tony Cruz. Ooh, Nicholas in 49, 45. You're ahead of me. Yeah, I'm at 50:05, 50:06. Hold on, I gotta make sure the president is subscribed, man. What the hell was I thinking not telling him? Oh, man. Bayern Munich needs to wake up. Vinicius Jr. is on the attack again. Boy, how is it just as Vinicius Jr. and Jude Bellingham take... Oh, Tony Cruz could have scored. Oh, Cruz, man. That was so close. But Vinicius Jr. can take on 5 players and then protect the ball and then pass it to a Real Madrid player afterwards. That's... Hey, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mitch to being a member. We got a new member in the building. Big up to Mitch. Hey, yes. Shout out to you, man. R10, I'm at just showing the Tony Cruz replay right now of that moment. Wow. Nice one-handed save, by the way. To deny Tony Cruz by the captain of Bayern Munich, Manuel Neuer. But I'm at 52-27, 52-28, 52-29, 52-30. That is where I am right now. Guys, big up to Mitch for being a member of the Football Power Hour community. You are so welcome here. Oh, Lord, Bayern Munich has just scored. Bayern Munich have made it 1-1. Oh, this is the fight that we were hoping for. Real Madrid is going to go through, but like we want to fight. We don't want them to just be, making this so easy for Real Madrid. What a goal. Oh, Leroy Sané, man. Somebody needs to show Antony Leroy Sané compilation. He just cuts back, but he doesn't aim the far post. You sometimes got to make the goalkeeper think, like, is it going to go far post or near post? But what a rocket of a goal by Leroy Sané to make it 1-1 for Bayern Munich. It is now going to be a good game. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a good game in our hands. We have a game in our hands. And I predicted 2-1, For this leg, 2-1 was my prediction in the community post. You can check it out. That's what that's what we're going to start doing with the Power Predictor game moving forward. All the predictions got to be on the community post, including mine. So that there is you can just see it there and there's no questions about it. It's boom, right there in your face, So, but we're using this season obviously to learn how to work the game and et cetera. So I can't wait for the summer. We'll be playing this in the Euros as well. So if you do not know, like Lutata, I know Lutata doesn't know where the community post is, but you gotta go on the YouTube channel. There is a section where you go to these live videos, shorts or something like that. And then there is community. You click on that tab that says community, and then you'll see the posts. That's so simple. It's bada bing, bada boom. Shout out to Stephanie Griffith in the building. Stephanie, thank you for the compliment. I'm dressed sharp because you know what? I met a sharp man today. I met the president of Botswana, coming from a formal event. That's why also the chill along started a little late. I actually didn't think I was going to do it, but yeah. Oh my goodness. Wait. Is that a penalty? That is a penalty for Bayern Munich. Musiala was tripped. Oh, Jamal Musiala was tripped by Lucas Vazquez. 007 agents. If you have not hit the like button, don't be a Lucas Vazquez. Rudiger went to go whisper something to Lunin. He thinks this is Chelsea. Harry Kane is going to score. Harry Kane is going to score. It's going to be 2-1. Matter of fact, Harry Kane just put it in the middle. If I was him, I'd just shoot dead center because Lunin is definitely going to dive. Kane takes a deep breath. I think he's going to do the celebration. If he scores, he's got to put it in the middle. Do not hit it over the bar, Kane. This is not the Euros. Good job. He shot to his left. Goalkeeper went to Kane's right, and Kane does the celebration. Who taught him this celebration? It's so boring. Oh, right? It's like, bro, you're gonna score a goal and all you're gonna do is jump, and it's like, what is it? Is it like the pump? Or what? I need to do some research on it. What is the context of the Harry Kane celebration? Because he does it all the time, and it's not a sue. It's not a, I don't even know what it is, man. Somebody, I hope in one of the interviews he's done, he's got to explain it. I've seen Maguire do it too, you know. Nice. His eyes were on the goalkeeper. He waited for the goalkeeper to dive and shot it to the left. And you know what? Good job, Kane. Good job. Good job. Good job. Lucas Vasquez, you in trouble. You're in trouble. Big up to Mitch, man. Thank you for being a member, my bro. I appreciate you so much. 2-1. This is the score we predicted. Please stop here. No more goals. Please. 2-goal in Champions League. Imran Khan says, I want to see Jim. I wish I went to see Sir Jim Ratcliffe too, you know. Hey, we got 12 people who have hit the like button already. Thank you guys for doing so. Oh, man. Yeah, Imran Khan, I feel like I'm going to keep explaining this every 10 minutes or so, you know. I just went to see the president of Botswana. Which was great, a great experience. Surreal experience. I'm downplaying it by just saying the word great. It was incredible. So you know, Papi had to look a little presidential, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit, not a lot, just, you know. Come on. Come on, Bayern Munich. Make it 3 just for the fun of it. So that Real Madrid have a mountain to climb. Because they love hiking. Real Madrid love this thing of making life difficult for themselves, you know. They're like what Manchester United want to be, but they end up actually getting the job done too. Like they make life difficult for themselves and then actually like climb the mountain. Like they're like, nah, this is too easy. Let's make it hard. And then, oh, was Harry Kane pushed down by Rudiger here? No, referee was like, nah, I don't want to hear it. We're at the 60th minute mark, by the way. If you're just joining in, I appreciate you. Kindly hit the like button. Kindly subscribe as well. Let's get it. Hey, thank you, Lou. Michael says we got a club statement. Ooh, what did they say this time? Our lovely club, Man United. What did they say? Let's see. What's the club statement? Is it on the Twitter page or on the website? It is on the Twitter page. Club statement. Management, Man United announces further management changes.
Oh my God.
But what are the changes though? That's the vaguest club statement I've ever seen. Man United announces further management changes. This is on that Twitter. Let's go to manunited.com. Let's see what they got going on over there. All right. Clearly, official club statement 5 minutes ago. Topics: changes to executive leadership. Papi is now joining the Man United. Imagine. Okay, so Man United has made two further changes to its executive leadership. By mutual consent, Patrick Stewart, interim chief CEO, and Cliff Batty, chief financial officer, have decided to leave the club at the end of the season. Get rid of them. Who wants an interim CEO? We want a permanent CEO. That means things could be really heating up with Ashworth, you know. Yes, this is the good news. Have you heard the good news? Our CFO and CEO will be leaving by mutual consent. They told him,
Get right here, man.
Patrick will be replaced by CEO Jean-Claude Blanc until the arrival of Omar Barada on the 13th of July. Cliff Batty will be replaced by CFO, will be replaced as CFO by Roger Bell. Joel Glazer said, oh my goodness, Joel Glazer still speaks. Joel Glazer said, I would like to thank Patrick and Cliff for their dedicated service to Manchester United and wish them well for the future. Both have been a source of invaluable advice and expertise over many years. Come on, Joel, speak the truth, man. What the hell? And Patrick has served an important role as interim CEO during this transitional phase. Like eating cookies during meetings? What is Joel talking about? Sir Jim Ratcliffe commented as well, I would like to personally thank both Patrick and Cliff for their support. Real Madrid nearly scored there. For their support. Jim said, I would like to personally thank both Patrick and Cliff for their support in helping us get to know the club and making us feel welcome. And I respect their decisions to now move on as we establish a new management team for the club. I like how Sir Jim said it's their decisions, you know. Yay! There was no mutual because it was, bro, you getting fired. If you need another job somewhere else, just say you're resigning by mutual consent. Because I'm Sir Jim and I'm not happy. That's pretty much what happened. That's my speculation of what happened. Anyway, guys, we just read a statement from the communications department of Manchester United about the changes in our leadership, in the executive leadership. Talking about changes, Nacho comes out, Eduardo Camavinga comes on. Carlo Ancelotti says, bring on. He raised his eyebrow and says, let's bring on Camavinga. R10 says, I should make this my post one. You know what? R10, thank you. Thank you, sir. Guys, this is post 1K pop. This is content creator puppy. You see, I need to actually now start, saying I'm a content creator. I should have mentioned it earlier, but this is the post 1K look. Yeah, it's gonna be John Claude until Omar arrives. I hope you got the news, Imran Khan. I hope you got the news. Ejector seat active. Exactly, Stephanie. Sir Jim is not playing around. He's like, if you want to keep a job, if you want me to be your reference, resign, bro. Avram and Joel came up with that statement when Joel was brushing Avram's ponytail. Oh my Lord, that is too funny. So yeah, changes are happening at Manchester United. Good things. We love it. Big shout out to you, by the way, if you're just joining in. I see more people have just joined in the building. I appreciate y'all so much. Is Neil Ashton still there? Asks Stephanie. Well, it looks like, let me just double check, but it looks like, I think so. I think Neil Ashton is still there. It's a corner kick. Oh, Bayern Munich have made it 3. Oh no, 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 no. False alarm, false alarm. It was not. It was not a goal. It was not a goal. 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 Imran says, bro, any players going at Man United? Bro, it looks like you heard the rumors about like only Hoyland, Mino, and Ganacho are safe. Everybody else can go. It feels like they've put more or less not wait listed, transfer listed everybody. But let's be honest, it's not going to happen like that. We all want a mass exodus, but it's not going to happen like that. Yeah, Stephanie, I just did it. Thank you so much for that reminder. I just noticed. Um, but Real Madrid is looking for the second goal. Ineos' next phase will be the locker room, says Arteta. They're going to change the locker room. But I don't think it'll be a wholesale change. Ooh, not a good tackle there. Not a good tackle. I honestly thought Eric Dyer had scored. Incredible. We might see Eric Dyer in a Champions League final. Wow. Sometimes life can just change just like that. This is wild. This is wild to think about. Oh man, this is crazy to think about. So shout out to you, by the way, if you're just tuning in. I appreciate you so much. We out here. It's the Champions League chill along. Bayern Munich versus Real Madrid at the Allianz Arena. This is why what we're watching at this very moment. And we're also talking about the changes that are going on at Manchester United. It looks like there'll be definitely lost. There is already big wholesale changes from in the backroom stuff, but not in the player side yet. But obviously, that's because the transfer window is still closed. But we know for sure there will be players that are leaving for sure, like Martial, the likes of Eriksen. I don't see Eriksen really um, staying longer. We know for sure that also Amrabat is not going to come back. He's got to be going back to his club, Fiorentina, is it? We know for sure also that who else? Who else? Who else is not going to be there next season? Uh, I could. I feel like we're gonna do something with our right back situation. Varane is most likely not gonna be there. Johnny Evans is most likely not gonna be there. Um, like the ones that I'm 100% confident is Martial won't be there. Amrabat won't be there. Most likely Varane, and most likely Johnny Evans would probably be more of a player coach if he stays. You know, um, Donny will be out of contract. Somehow Donny van de Beek out of contract as well. Pelestri, I don't expect Pelestri to stay. I don't expect Hannibal still in the Man United payroll. Sancho will probably stay at Dortmund. Brendan Williams. You remember a guy called Brendan Williams? Yeah, he most likely won't be. He'll be out of contract at the end of the summer. Yeah, I don't know the issue maybe with Lindelof. Lindelof, maybe Maguire if a suitable offer comes, but I don't know if it's a good time to let go of Maguire. Would you let go of Maguire? Quick question. Would you let go after the resurgence of Harry Maguire? after he's become President Masisi's favorite player. Who said this? It was Lutata. I should stop saying it. I should stop saying that, you know. Lieutenant says I shouldn't forget to return the borrowed blazer. Oh man. Michael says, is it only Ten Hag left from the executives who were brought to United apart from the Glazers? Well, Van de Gaag obviously still there. Benny McCarthy, there's rumors that he will probably also leave. Even though I don't understand why, like, you know, but you know. Gary O'Driscoll is not going to leave. I think that's the guy that we got from Arsenal, the head of medical. But there is Ineos are doing a really thorough investigation on like figuring out our medical situation. So yeah. There's gonna be lots of changes. And I think we should do a separate stream that's dedicated to Man United and the transitional phase that we're in right now, right? Someone at work told me Bruno might go. Tell me it's false. Tell that guy at work.
Get right here, man.
Bruno ain't going nowhere, fam. If anything, they will be extending Bruno's contract very soon. That is my speculation on it. I do. Yeah. I really think Bruno Fernandes is not going to go. Like if anything, you would do what was it? It was not Gary Neville, but somebody also who was a former football player who said, you gotta build your team around Bruno Fernandes. If you want, just get like the whole thing about football is like a squad is like you gotta get players that complement that have skill sets that complement each other, you know? And it's like a puzzle. And you have a big piece of the puzzle in Kobe and Bruno. You just got to figure out how to build the rest of the puzzle. You already have like, you know, a big portion of it, the heartbeat of it, halfway figured out, 2/3 figured out. Cruise from a tight angle. No goal for Cruz. No assist for Cruz this time. It's still 2-1 Bayern Munich at the Allianz Arena if you're just joining us. By the way, super chats are so much welcomed over here with both hands. Luchata says, please super chat if you want Papi to buy his own blazer from Walmart. Exactly. Luchata must start wearing blazers. This is my post 1K look. She. Modric is coming on. Who else? Carlo Ancelotti making some changes. He's taking out Vinicius. He's taking out Jude Bellingham. And he's taken out Toni Kroos. This is what I gotta say about that. Taking out Jude. He put in Brahim Diaz. And we saw last time when Brahim Diaz was playing versus Man City. I really did not see what the hype is about. Don't get me wrong, he's a good player, but I didn't see an impact when he came in versus Man City, you know. You saw the impact of like Modric. You saw the impact of who was the other player that came on in extra time? I know that Modric came on. There was also, what's his name? Man, I'm blanking out on his name. Lord. Let me just double check again. It was Vasquez. Vasquez came in and you know, like there's some players that bring a little, you can see the impact when they come in, you know. And Brahim Diaz was substituted for Rodrigo versus Man City. I did not see his impact. Eder Militao came in for Carvajal as well. Very, very limited impact. But you know what? At that point in time in the match, anyway, Real Madrid were just trying to hold it together. So, so, so it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't know. So the jury is still out for Brahim Diaz for me. I've seen him score some good goals in La Liga, but in the big competition like a Champions League, you know, you gotta show up. DJ Superfly, I just see you in the house. By the way, if you're a member, you have access to some emojis, customized emojis. We also, at some point very soon, we're gonna start doing a couple of like members only chats, streams. There's some perks to being a member. So kindly donate a membership to somebody if you're feeling generous. You know, and if you're here for the first time, this is the Football Power Hour Champions League chill along with me, Presidential Poppy. Uh. See what you did, R10. Maguire is a squad player now, unless somebody else is playing well. Michael wants to keep Maguire. Kanwa says Bruno has to stay. Yeah. Complete rebuild. Red J wants to. Everyone should leave, but we know that's Red J. Sometimes we gotta be real. Everybody has to leave eventually. Yes, but this transfer window, not everybody. We can't do the same mistakes that Chelsea made. Oh, Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest brought in, when you're talking about a wholesale change, they went crazy one transfer window. And I do not want to see that. Vinicius with an acute angle. Manuel Noah tells him, Vinny.
Get right here, man.
Oh, that was a good one-on-one save by Vinicius Jr. What a pass from Luka Modric. And Vinny left Kim Min Jae selling potatoes. Vinicius Jr. has such good acceleration. Increíble. Oh my goodness. Oh. Real Madrid could not make it 2-1. We have about 10 minutes left, by the way, in this Champions League semi-final. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. Subscribe if you haven't done so. Become a member if you haven't done so yet. We need 4 solid center backs next season. Hopefully, Licha is back. We keep Harry Maguire, Willie, Rafa, and sign Tosin. Oh, you mean Todibo? Oh, Tos. You know what? Stephanie, let's save this one for we're going to do a conversation that's just specialized on Man United rebuilds, what we need to do this summer, right? Let's save this comment for that. Definitely will see it. Maguire's resurgence is just like the storm in the teacup, nothing more than that. It's time to go. Lutata is done. Lutata is done with Maguire, Really, don't you see the player that he's become? Isn't this a testament to his mentality, Lutata? I see a brand new player, and I see a player that deserves another chance. That's just me. As long as he's fine being a squad player, that's all that's what I'm gonna say. GB. Thank you, GB, for pulling up. Happy Tuesday. Hope your Tuesday is going well. Hope you had a great weekend. And don't mind the look. It's my post 1K look, you know what I'm saying? And no, this is just the first leg of the semifinal. There's 2 legs, I think. Big shout out to you, GB. I look like 2K, right? Imran Khan. Hey. Real Madrid have won a penalty. Have they? Rodrigo wins a penalty.
Oh my
God. Referee points at the spot. Kim Min Jae is convinced that he's innocent. Let's see. Vinicius with the wiggle. And then Rodrigo. Yeah, Rodrigo is fouled. Come on, Kim. You can't do that and get the ball. Rodrigo is fouled. That's how you win a penalty. And you know Vinicius is gonna score it. Or is it Modric? Who's gonna take this penalty? Who's gonna take this penalty? Hey, shout out to Steffi! Steffi drinking the ops tears. Tears, 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 tears. Tears and tears and tears. Lou, man. Steffi showing you some love, Lou, man. You see? Hey, shout out to you. Thank you for greeting everybody. Steffi pulling up, showing love to Stephanie and everybody in the chat. I love it. I love it when that happens, guys. All right. Real Madrid penalty. Who is Vinicius is going to take it as predicted. Is he going to score? Or is he going to do the Panenka? Please do the Panenka on Noah. He's going to dive. I'm convinced he's going to dive. Just keep it on target, Vinny. I want to see a good competition here. That's why I don't mind if Real Madrid score today. Vinicius winds himself up. Oh, more or less in the middle. A little bit to the left of Noah. And it's a goal. And he does the Harry Kane version of the celebration too. Like, somebody got to teach these guys a new way to celebrate, you know. What is this? Dark Crow in the building. First time here. Big up all. Is it your first time here? Really? You're so welcome into this space. I feel like we've interacted so much. It must have been on another channel. It must have been either on MUFC Realist TV or on KG the Comedian maybe, or damn, I feel like I know you, Dark Crow, but thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting the like button. We got, don't worry. I look like this every stream after 1K. You know what I'm saying? So hit the like button. We got memberships already open. If you feeling like you want to be a member, support the content creator journey, you'd be most highly appreciated. And if you want to donate some memberships too, that's still an amazing thing to do. So shout out to you, Dark Crow. Better focus on young promising players mixed with under 18 talent, says Red J. We've got some serious talent in the under 18s, but we gotta nurture them properly. You know what I mean? We can't rush them. Archon says Kim Ming Jae has been running drills all week. Hey, he's gonna be tired. He's gonna be so tired at the end of this game. The reason why I find it so funny, I was just thinking about that. I was like, this guy has to run after Vinicius. He's tired. You can tell he's barely keeping up. And Gnabry just got subbed on not too long ago, right? Yay! It's gonna be a long second leg for Kim Min Jae. And especially knowing that Diaz is also fast, Brahim Diaz is also quick because he's small build, very agile, very pacey player, good acceleration. So, it's going to be an interesting second leg. If this remains 2-2, Real Madrid are clinching it with their eyes closed. At least clinching the path to the final with their eyes closed. Rodrigo comes off. Ancelotti has seen enough. Oh, yeah, I should change the scoreline to 2-2. My bad. I forgot about that. Having too much fun seeing these goals. Hala Madrid, says Imran Khan. Vinny with the double, right? He actually has a Not a very good goal scoring record in the Champions League this season, but nice to see him stat pad versus Bayern Munich. Leicester, Maluchata says, Papi, Leicester will need Maguire a lot more than Man United unless Surgeon plays the British card and keeps him here till his retirement. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Actually, Leicester is back in the Premier League. Send the fridge home. Shouldn't call him that. He's done really well for us. He's had a very great comeback. Ooh, very, very, very interesting choices there by Brahim Diaz. He tried to take on bro. How you gonna do that? You're not that fast. But it was a good try though. Try and take on what's his name? Mazrui. A foot race. But the Moroccan was like, no, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. I'm African. Don't forget me. That Real Madrid official next to Florentino Perez looks like he eats McDonald's. Red J. I'm not gonna finish that one. Oh boy. There's nothing wrong with making these, It's just how you balance things, Like you gotta, make sure you're doing all the necessary physical therapy as well to like balance what you're eating. We need to start serenading Vinny now. When Mbappe arrives, he can have a new home in Manchester, says Michael. You're so right. What I don't even know why we just I feel like our transfer team just assumes Vinny is happy. We should be like, bro, stop like struggling in La Liga. They don't like black people over there. Just come here. We're not gonna allow any racist chants. You know, Mitch says Vinny ruined my prediction. Me too. Me too. I predicted 2-1. So there goes our prediction. It's in the mud, Mitch. Michael says predicted 2-2, so no more goals. Oh, was it in the community post? Michael? There's a little community post section, that I want to start encouraging everybody to just like for the predicted game in the summer for the Euros and for the Premier League next season. We will be doing that, what's the word? Diligently. I nearly said expeditiously. Diligently. We will be doing that. So. Hey, Lil Yo says, hey, yo, why you dressed like you having an interview? I am. Yo, today I'm presidential party, man. I got to tell you, I went and met the president of Botswana yesterday and today, So, we out here. I just sent him the link to the channel through a proxy. So we'll see. We'll see if he'll call into the show one day. We will be there. Guys, you can put your prediction for tomorrow's Champions League game in the community post if you do not mind. Tomorrow we will definitely be here at kickoff. Dortmund versus PSG. Will Mbappe do the business? That's the main question. I don't think Vinny would be interested to play Conference League, says Rich. I forgot about that. We have no pull this transfer window. Basically, our market is limited to players that are comfortable enough to play in the Conference League, to go to play at Dynamo Zagreb Stadium. Who else is in the Conference League? Young Boys is not even Conference League material. Young Boys are like up there. Ah, mold. We're in the mud. We're in the mud. Steffi, shout out to you. You know, I hope you've heard the good news. We met the president. Someday I'll boss just never wear a vest on stream. Like that one time KG did on the UV panel, says Arteta. Nah, I won't repeat that. The way they cooked KG. Definitely not wearing a vest on stream. Shit. Thomas Tuchel looking so annoyed. His team is letting him down. He knows when he goes to the Santiago Bernabeu, it's not going to be good. You know, oh boy, Papi turns up for Champions League games like the players now. Exactly, Michael, exactly. Presidential settings, Real Malden in the building. Shout out to Real Malden. Yes, better late than never, right? Right. Thank you for being here, Real Malden. You are in Boston. Real Malden, the president of Botswana, is still in Boston. So yeah, man, that's how that explains the look today. And I think the game has just ended 2-2 at the Allianz Arena. Real Madrid drawing with Bayern Munich. Such a great result for Real Madrid to take home. Like, they are gonna enjoy cooking the Germans at home. It's going to be a wonderful spectacle. And we will be there for that. Oh my lord, oh my lord. Real Madrid versus Bayern Munich. Winner goes to the final of the Champions League. And that happens on the 8th of May. Not too long away from now. We will be here for that. Yay! Steffi says I look like the Elite Footy Manager Cup final suited and booted settings, Come on. Hey, I'm gonna start dressing up for streams, Thank you for saying that, Steph. Imran Khan says, bro, my prediction is Chelsea 2 Spurs. Yes. There is Premier League games happening this week, by the way. Luton versus Everton on Friday. And also, yeah, it's going to be Chelsea versus the Tottenham Hotspur on Thursday. So, yeah, this is going to be another interesting one. I don't know. I'm conflicted about that one. I'm like, should I watch should we watch the thing? What is it called? The Europa League semi-final, or should we watch Chelsea versus Spurs? I don't know. It's going to be an interesting one. We'll see. We'll decide on the day, I guess. No, Matata United says no human eats more burgers than... Oh, no! Hey, kindly... Thank you to the 19 awesome souls that have hit the like button. The 20 people that have hit the like button already. I appreciate you. United should give Vinny an offer he can't refuse. That's exactly what I was trying to go at earlier on. Not just raise the racism point. Be like, Vinny, here's the thing. We need you to be the face of Man United. For real. We need to do that. We need to unsettle Vinicius. Tell him, bro, come to Manchester United by all means, and give him all the incentives that he requires. Wow, top 5 team distances. It looks like Lema and Kimmich ran the most today. 11.07 kilometers for Kimmich, and Lema ran 11.22 kilometers. And it's the Bayern Munich players that ran the most. Tchouaméni was the Real Madrid player that ran the most. But, It's the first leg. I was also feeling like it could be a draw, but unfortunately, I predicted 2-1 to the home team, Bayern, and they decided to disappoint us. Some of us in here had predicted 2-1. Yeah. Stephanie says, I need to do a 10-minute video on how to find the community post. I will. You know what? I shall do that, Steph. It's very easy, guys. This is like an important part of helping the channel grow. Your engagement with the community post is highly what's the word? Appreciated and needed. Yeah, craziness at the Allianz Arena. I think Thomas Tuchel is going to be so unhappy with himself. Who else was asking? How far did Kim run? Kim ran. Let me see if I can find Kim's stats real quick. I'm looking at the passing statistics right now, but if you interested in the distances that each player covered, I got him for you. Hold on. Ooh. I'm looking at the passing stats now. All right, let's see. Damn. It's sad to see like Real Madrid don't need to run that much, They just decide, well, we're gonna stay compact. We're not gonna overexert ourselves, and then you still like come out with a good result like this. That's the team I'd want to play for. It's called working smart, not working hard. So shout out to Real Madrid for that. You avoid a lot of like muscular injuries doing that. But the distance covered by Real Madrid it was collectively was 105.6 kilometers, and Bayern ran almost 1 kilometer more, 107.17 kilometers for Bayern Munich collectively. Yeah, and matter of fact, let me pull up the stats and share them on the screen. In a moment, I will do that. Lamar, Dyer, and Kim and Kimmich have all enjoyed passing accuracy of more than 93%, Not bad at all. Chouamini also 93, but the rest of Real Madrid is below that. Not too shabby. I got to put my charger on because obviously I arrived here running. And forgot to connect the charger. Now let me do that before the stream. There we go. Oh boy. There we go. Boom. Yeah. What a good result. It's really looking like this is the Real Madrid Cup. Yes, Steffi, I really met the president. I really did. I don't know. Sorry, I missed that comment. I unfortunately I was asked not to share the selfies yet, the pictures yet. So, I think like in a few days after they leave Boston, maybe I might, so yeah, soon. I'll go live from Botswana Parliament.
Get out of here, man.
Get out of here, Michael. Yeah, Jigga Job in the building. Thank you, sir. I'm looking sharp. I was with some official dignitaries today, man. That's precisely why we're looking the way we are today. Si, el presidente says, did the president watch your... so that's too funny. Makes the second leg interesting, Jigga. I know. This is yeah. I feel like it's really much gonna be. It's all in Real Madrid's favor right now. The momentum is with them. Yale is here saying Chelsea versus Spurs is a game that is important for United. Okay, we shall do them. Chelsea versus Spurs troll along definitely. All right, all right, all right. Because no, because we shouldn't really be invested in the Europa League, right? Especially if it's a semi-final first leg. Thank you for mentioning that, Yale. Priority will go to Chelsea versus Spurs. We will be here for that. Hey, men like Dre in the building. Long time, fam. Hope that you're good, doing good, my bro. Happy Tuesday. Hope you had a good weekend as well. And yeah, no more big signings. Make some stars now. Find the diamonds in the rough. These are actually the words of Sir Jim Ratcliffe. So that is why I feel like the Vinicius Jr. like wish is just a wish. But I don't think that's actually gonna come true, you know. I don't think that's gonna come true as much as like we would want it to happen. But yeah, it's not gonna be a reality, unfortunately. I really heard Sir Jim Ratcliffe say that. He's like, instead of finding Mbappe, we gotta find the player that's gonna be the next Mbappe. And I feel like he's gonna apply that same logic in a lot of the transfer proceedings this moving forward, you know. So it's gonna be interesting to see the kind of players profiles that we go for, and how also we deal with the Manchester United text, because you know we've been robbed a lot, you know. Well, like that team that just everybody takes advantage of because they know that they know that, like, you know, we have quote unquote more of a bigger budget, and they trying to milk us, and they our transfer dealings are almost all sort of made so public. It's tough to see us do a transfer situation, like handle it quickly. The only one that we did and acted expeditiously on was Mason Mount. Nobody really saw that Mason Mount coming. You know, like it was just like boom, Mason Mount, like rumored in like a 4 or 5 days. It was rumor to signing to official announcement. It was so quick. That gave me hope that, you know what, we are able to actually do some things. You know, we actually can, if we really put our minds to it, we can actually have some smart decision making in terms of our transfer strategy. So, but of course, the acquisition of Mason Mount itself was not necessarily the smartest, but it's the rate, the pace at which it happened. That's what I'm trying to say right now. Yale has been bowling today with two members of my family I had not yet met. I missed the game. It's all good, Yale. It's a 2-2. That's all that it is. It's more like the first leg didn't happen. It's more like it's all to play for in the second leg, and that's gonna be the fun game to watch. That's the one we shouldn't miss. If you can, do not miss that one. How's the sale of the house going, Yale? I'm banking on the buyers to buy that house, and you know, we can also buy some memberships. You know what I'm saying? Papi will only believe it till we see it. The selfie with the president. Who knows? Maybe he just came from meeting Pakistan's football coach.
Yeah, right here, man.
Oh, don't make no. I'm so easy to convince, Matata. I nearly showed it up on the stream on my phone. You know, I'll show it. I promise I will show it. I will show it. But let the president leave Boston first. Real Madrid would have won if they brought on who? You know the answer, says GV. They would have won if they brought on who? Wait, who are you talking about, GV? Tell Vinny Jr., don't worry, you might get some game time if Rashford is injured or stuck in Belfast or both. That should make him come to us, Stephanie. Let's not make Stephanie our transfer negotiator for sure. Who would they have, like they had Rodrigo playing, they had Vinicius playing, like they had Bellingham playing. Who? What do you mean? Am I like blanking out on an obvious answer? Like obviously Luka Modric came on and had a very positive impact. You could see him um, see his how he was linking up with Vinicius, and I feel like actually the penalty that they got was a consequence of Luka Modric being there. Another maybe notable like absentee was Thibaut Courtois, right? Um, he's been away due to injury, but it was nice to see him when the camera was panning to the bench a little bit. So that's the notable absentees in my opinion. Don't tell me you're thinking about Carvajal, GB. Like, what? Who are you talking about? Let us know. You know, troll along needs to be trademarked, says Dykel. Yes, 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 yes. Troll along, like we gonna do that for sure. We had our Mbappe in there last season, said it was Red J. Nah, man. Frappe is incoming, says Stephanie. There we go. Game McKenna one step closer to bringing his team to the Prem, says Yale. Oh, that would be interesting. That would be interesting. 102 minutes. What is the record overtime in a game? Yale, are you giving me ideas for Friday happy hour quiz? I feel like Qatar games would take the cake on this one. You know what I mean? I think so. And the answer to the riddle that GB was saying is Richard Dunn. You're too funny. I won't jinx it. I do not yet have the money on my account, so I cannot yet. No. I'm just kidding, Yale. I'm kidding. But I'm also not kidding. But I'm kidding. You know what I mean? Mount came last season, might go this season, says Imran Khan. I doubt it, though. Do you think our number 7? Really? I want it to happen, but you think our number 7 is going to go? Based on what exactly? He hasn't even had a chance to show us what he offers in a Man United shirt. So that's why, for me, I'm reluctant in accepting what Imran Khan is saying. Like, do you think so though? Like Omar Barada being like, nah, no Mount. Nah, I feel like he's gonna stay at least one more season. We know for sure some of the things that Omar Barada and the Ineos gang are introducing is like 2 years is all you get, especially if you're you know experienced signing. You get or rather not experienced, but like big money signing. Because to be honest, even though they're saying we're not going to go for big money signings, there's still got to be some players that are like 80, 70 million plus, that we go for. So, I think those type of players that are going to get 2 years at Manchester United to prove what they have, what they can bring in. If they don't gel with the club, with the squad, their answer is very simple: get on a high horse and leave. So yeah, no, you're right. I feel like we're gonna be seeing some big changes, and we're gonna do a special stream on this. I'm gonna like you know prior to the transfer window opening, we're going to have a deeper discussion on Man United ins and outs. But today is a Champions League watch along, guys. We are here looking at how Bayern Munich pretty much bottled a 2-goal. It was like, okay, how the sequence of events was: Bayern Munich scored second after Vinicius scored first on the 24th minute. Bayern scored. Leroy Sané cutting in from the left. Nice goal. And then from there, Vinicius equalized from a penalty that Rodrigo won. But Kane also scored a penalty that Jamal Musiala won after dribbling. And I'd almost say that was sort of a soft penalty. But hey, Lucas Vazquez made the mistake. And if you are going to try and tackle somebody in your box, you got to be 100% sure you're going to get it, And yeah, let's take a second and look at the stats together. The possession is more or less balanced. 52% possession for Bayern Munich, 48 for Real Madrid, which is pretty much in the balance if you ask me. I would have expected Real Madrid to just go to an away team like Bayern Munich and concede possession and be like, we're not that interested. Look at this. 14 shots in total taken by Bayern. From those 14, only 5 were on target, and 10 taken by Real Madrid, only 4 were on target. So more or less the same number of shots on target, same number of big chances created, and the passing accuracy is more or less around the same. This is crazy. This is crazy. I would have expected Real Madrid to have this sit back, kind of approach, but they were not really trying to just let Bayern Munich have the ball. They played well. So big up to Real Madrid. This result is actually in Real Madrid's favor, as I said earlier on, and it's going to be the pendulum is swinging more towards the Los Blancos and the second leg. I feel like they're the favorites going on. That Sané goal was class, says Mitch. Saka can lace his boots. I do not want to hear any Saka world class when there's a guy like Leroy Sané who's been doing so well for Bayern Munich in the Champions League, particularly. Not so much in the Bundesliga, but Champions League, Sané turns up. Guys, if you have a man of the match, this is the moment. I'm curious in the chat who you think your man of the match is to this game. For the people that tuned into it, obviously didn't see all of the game, but I still feel like the way Vinicius turned up for Real Madrid, Vinicius is in the team that more or less kind of, it will enjoy this draw. I feel like Vinicius, he knows how to put the team on his shoulders and be like, I got this. So he's my man of the match. Scored a penalty, scored the first goal. And not only that, but really had a very, very good contribution in terms of his defensive work as well. 2 ball recoveries, 1 defensive action. Who won some ground 67% of his ground duels, and he was fouled once. So shout out to Vinicius Jr. for a very, very stellar performance. Guys, let's not forget that Vinny is only 23 years old. Isn't that crazy? Another question that's going to be in the quiz, the Vinicius age. Because he's somebody you can easily think that, oh, this guy is, he's been here for a while, but when he's not, he's just been playing really well for a couple of seasons. And it's not like he's like a veteran per se. He's still a young player with so much to offer, such a bright future ahead of him, I don't think Mount could stay fit, less football, more injuries, says Imran. Oh man, I hope he can get over the hill with this, He's just been so unfortunate. Mason Mount at Man United. His injury record is nothing to be happy about. He came in, damaged goods, and he's still damaged goods right now. He's missed how many games? Let's see. 27 games in total he has missed for Manchester United. Yeah, next season, if I was at Man United, I'll be like, Mason Mount, we're paying you on commission, on appearances. He's definitely not getting the appearance bonus, right? Box is reminding us that McKenna could be in the Premier League dugout next season because Ipswich is 1 point away from promotion with a game to go. This is going to be interesting, right? Hopefully Ipswich can come in and not become the punching bag like how Burnley and Sheffield were this season. Luton Town is the only team that I really feel, or the only newbie this season that I feel like gave the Premier League some excitement in terms of, not being a walk through, not being a walk in the park. And they are actually, respectable. I'll be sad if Luton Town gets relegated, but there's a few more games to go. And the Premier League table looks like it's definitely Sheffield United, Burnley most probably, Luton, Forest, and Yes, mostly it might just be Nottingham Forest if it's not Luton Town. So because it looks like Brentford are more or less in the safe zone on 16th place, you know. But anyway, we shall see. We shall see. A few more Premier League games to go. Steffi Jenkins says, whatever happened to Mount though? He wasn't so injury prone until last season. I know. I mean, when you look at his injury history, while I still have it open here, he's had a before like let's say we can dial back to what 2019, right? 2019, 2020, the COVID year. He only missed one game for Chelsea. He had an ankle injury in September, and then another ankle injury in November, and then he was just fine. And then he missed what 7 days through quarantine. I like how they wrote quarantine as the injury. Oh boy! I guess he had COVID that day. He missed a match for England, and then he had a minor knock. Missed 10 days for Chelsea in 2021, 2022 in the month of September, and then an ankle injury. Ooh, this ankle keeps on happening a bunch. He's had 1, 2, 3, 4 separate ankle injuries.
Oh my God!
Who was looking at Mason Mount? Who approved this signing? A player who's had 4 ankle injuries on 4 separate occasions. And we still were like, let's buy him. Interesting. Minor knock, another one which was just labeled or classified as a knock under Chelsea. And then he had a pelvic contusion and then a pelvic injury. What's the difference, Sway, between a contusion and an injury? A pelvic injury and a pelvic contusion? Any sports science people in the chat, please clarify what's the difference between a contusion and just a general pelvic injury. It sums up with Mason Mount's pelvic area, you know. And I'm not the one to try and find out. But and then with Man United, he comes to us and misses 37 days with something called an unknown injury. That explains it. What an injury record. Let's look at Malacia while we're at it, Box. You're right. Let me bring up Malacia's injury record. Wow. Oh, Lord. Man. Malacia injury dossier is not looking good either. He has had a knock in 2018 before he came to Man United. Then he was ill and he had a hip injury that made him miss 94 days. And then he had a knock that made him miss 9 days in 2020. And then he was ill for 2 days, missed 2 Netherlands games because he was just ill. Then another injury here called rest. Make it make sense. What is that? Rest. He needed to rest for 2 days in 2021, 2022. He had a minor knock. I mean, minor knocks happen, I guess, even in training. But that was the third last injury that Malacia had. And then he had a hamstring injury in 2021, 2022, right before we bought him. And then he has had a knee injury that has seen him miss 287 days. You could even round that off to 300. Why don't we just make it a full year? Poor Tyrell Malacia. But anyway, his injuries, though, they're not, it doesn't seem there's a recurring injury. So it's just different parts of the body. Oh, gosh. How did we get onto this injury tangent? Because I cannot now end the stream before even seeing the Martial injury record. We're going to bring it back to Champions League in a second, but Anthony Martial injury record. Come look at this. Funke. So. It has 2 pages. Page 2, right? It's not like I'm laughing at him.
No.
But page 2 of Martial's injury record reads like this: ankle sprain, missing 35 days; hamstring injury, missing 7 days; head injury, 7 days; thigh problems, 14 days missed; muscular problems, 10 days; hamstring injury, 8 days. How do you have a hamstring injury and just go away for 8 days? Like, that's crazy. Ill, 7 days he was ill. Influenza, 7 days. They didn't want to even write flu. They said influenza. More like he's just an influencer and not a player. Groin strain, 25 days missed. Page 1, knee injury, 11 days. Influenza again. Can we get him an influenza vaccination before we sell him? 12 days. Hamstring strain, 56 days. That's more like a hamstring. 56 days. 56 days missed. And then a hip injury, 9 days. Torn knee ligaments, 126 days. Fitness. How is fitness considered an injury? Fitness. I guess he was just lacking in fitness for 14 days. Knee injury again in 2021, 2022. 9 days. Muscle injury. Hamstring injury again. Achilles tendon irritation, 34 days. Back injury, 21 days. And then the Mason Mount one, unknown injury, 16 days. Hip injury, 34 days. His hips don't lie for sure. Ill for 18 days. And now groin surgery that has seen him miss 42 days. But he's back as of March 6th. And now it's April 30th. And we don't even know if we're going to see Anthony Martial. If you know what's crazy about this, I will forgive him if he ends up scoring that all-important goal for us in the FA Cup final. If he can do this, it'll be like grand opening, grand closing. I'll be like, au revoir, Martial. But by this point in time, you can tell this guy has the WhatsApp number of the medical team. He knows them. He knows that family members. He's had so many chats with them. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. This is crazy by Martial. All right. If Real Madrid win, how many? Yes, Modric will be on 6, Michael. Modric will be on 6, which will be a big, big record. Imran Khan went with Vinicius Jr. as man of the match. I also went with Vinicius. Well, this is interesting. United has offered Mason Greenwood a new contract. Whoa.
What the hell? Oh my God.
You heard it from Yale Romano. Really? Is this true, or is this like which news outlet is this, Yale? The Onion? Oh man, this is crazy. Send some players on loan to Ipswich if they're in the Premier League, says Box. Mitch says Mount taking notes from Phil Jones' handbook, right? And Martial handbook. What's with the? He's like, bro, what did you tell him? I just told him it's an unknown injury. And then they write it down. That's crazy, guys. Lisandro Martinez has been injured for 12 months, says Box. Man, that's you know, I find it so suspicious. The unknown injury, Steffi. Like, what is that? You gotta know which part it is, you know? Like, what are we talking about? Shaw's leg was close to amputation, says Box. The dawn of injuries. Oh boy, yeah, I know. Ollie did him bad. Ollie also, like, you know, he played him to the ground, but you know. All right, Box. Since we're on the injury binge, we're gonna look up Diaby's injury. Oh my God, Abu Diaby. All right, let's see. French player, guys. Abu Diaby injury record. Oh my God, this says injury chart. Okay, now we just want the injury dossier. Let's pull it up. Abu Diaby. Mamma mia. 2-page merchant as well. Oh Lord. I'm not laughing at him. I'm laughing with him and whoever the doctor who wrote these injuries and categorized them like this. Listen to this. Strain in the thigh and gluteal muscles, 43 days, right? While he was still playing for Arsenal. Groin problems, 5 days. Strain in the thigh and gluteal muscles again, missing 69 days. Abdominal muscle strain, 14 days. Calf problems. Hey man, I got problems with my calf, man. I can't come to work today. I'm getting brand new ideas from these guys. Ankle injury, missing 14 days. And that was just page 2. Page 1 goes ankle injury again, strain, calf problems, ankle surgery, muscular problems, thigh problems, calf problems, hamstring strain, calf problems again. He's missed a calf, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many calves he got? What happened to 5 calves, 5 calf problems? And oh Lord, this is tough for Mr. Diaby. Oh boy. And this is supposed to be a summary. There's even the detailed injury record. We're just reading the summary. Unknown injury. He also knows about the unknown excuse. Cruciate ligament tear. That one really sucks. 391 days missed. Who was paying him? Arsenal. He missed 98 games for Arsenal and France. Calf injury, fitness for 197 days. How are you unfit for 197 days and you're in the payroll? By this time, Arsenal was done with him. They had shipped him off to Olympique Marseille, and then he had ankle injury and then an ankle surgery again. He's had 2 ankle surgeries. Abu Dhabi, RIP, his ankles and his calves. Good thing he's I hope he's not playing anymore. Jeez. I never seen an injury dossier like that. That's a thick one. That's a Bible. He knows how to get money, huh? He's like, lay down and get paid. Oh God. Mitch says Martial got injured one time listening to Ten Hag's instructions. We saw that when he just pulled him. I don't know how he did it, but he just started touching his hamstring and he got injured. Medical Martial is an influenza. Influenza. He's an influenza. Ay, ay, ay. Yale is news are brought courtesy of Alice Talks Football. Big up to Alice. Hope she's right on this one. Wasn't Phil Jones doing DJ stints on the side while being in? You might as well, right? You might as well take up new hobbies. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. If the DJ gigs are true, that would be insane. But I don't think that's true though. I think there's just like bar talk. This is banter. Yeah, we already looked up the Glassman Martial. Oh boy. Alice talks football is far from correct. She's always waffling, says Red J. But sometimes she has some truth in the waffle. There's like some waffle and truth syrup on them. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully this one is the truth syrup, Red J. Breaking news, Martial is... No, I can't read all of that. Stephanie says, breaking news, Martial is staying at United to head up our new look medical department as he has completed his medical... He might as well, right? He's like, this time, he probably knows how to diagnose. He's been in the hospital bed when watching other players get treatment. Martial definitely knows the medical procedures. He knows how they question. He has definitely been through several doctors. So he's got to be have some significant medical expertise by now. You know? Stephanie, you might be onto something. He maybe might be able to help us identify the 007 agents in the medical team, the guys that are working against us, the spies that are telling the manager that this player is ready to play when in actual fact, that's not the truth. You know? Buck says, I only watched Alice once when she came on MEFC Realist TV and Mick sang a song saying, who the F is Alice? That was a funny show, funny episode. I remember I saw it too, Bucks. Um, yeah. Yo, you know what, Bucks? On that note, you just reminded me we should maybe do an honest collaboration soon. Maybe sometime next year or something. Maybe. Breaking news: Martial is staying. Oh, I already read that. We already read that. Yo, Stephanie, that was too funny of a comment that it has to be read twice. Guys, let's bring it back to the Champions League. Let's talk about how Real Madrid go home with a very, 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 very positive, favorable result. It's looking like the Harry Kane curse is on. If he doesn't show up at the Santiago Bernabeu, it's safe to say he's not a big game player. But he scored the penalty. He scored the penalty, but that's all that I saw from Kane in terms of his performance holistically. Like I feel like he was more or less quiet than anything, right? I saw more of Jamal Musiala and Leroy Sané more than Kane, and that maybe could be the brilliance of Rudiger defending Kane well and Nacho. You know, they know how to pocket players. Rudiger is experienced. Ask Erling Haaland. So, you know, there is something to be mentioned about Harry Kane and the big stages. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know. He needs to definitely show up at the Bernabeu if his team is going to go to the Champions League final. Yale Malmin with a Ben Jacobs exclusive. Manchester United announced the departures of interim Patrick Stewart, and yes, we read that one earlier on, Yale, when you were not here, but we'll read it again for the folks that were not around. Patrick Stewart, the CEO and the CFO are leaving by mutual consent. So yeah, the revolution is on behind the scenes and it is going strong. So shout out to Sir Jim Ratcliffe and the Ineos Mendem for doing their business. Jean-Claude Blanc will be here until Oma. He'll be holding the wheel until Oma comes to take over the wheel. So United mean business, right? United mean business, says Yale. Kane is new to the big stage. He doesn't know how to react to it, says GV. Yeah, but it's a serious point of conversation, you know. Like, why does Harry Kane sort of disappear a little bit when the team really needs him? You know, Vinicius doesn't disappear. Vinicius steps up this year as well. Rodrigo and last year, Rodrigo, they step up when Real Madrid need him. But where are the big game players when you need them? And Harry Kane, yeah. If he wins this is an opportunity to dispel the Harry Kane curse rumors. Is an opportunity for him to say, look, if I have the right players around me, I'm a big quality player, you know. But I think today's quality player, it was Vinicius, right? But from the Bayern Munich side, I'll give it to Leroy Sané. That was so impressive how he got that goal. It was class, as Mitch mentioned it earlier. And I just want to give credit where it is due. And Jamal Musiala as well was really bright. And yeah, he's somebody that needs to add finishing into his game, and then he can make the next step to becoming in the conversations of like, yo, this player is more than just a top talent, you know. That's my views on Musiala. I actually really like him. If there was a player to sign from the Bayern Munich team, Musiala would be my one to go for. Who would you go for in the chat? I'm curious. Would it be Kimmich? Even though he's like pushing 30 now? Would it be definitely not Dyer? right? Like there's like a couple of good players. Mazroui is all right for me. Like he was okay today on left back. Like he held down the fort and stopped. He stopped Brahim Diaz when he came on in the second half. He had a really good like defensive recovery that like I was like, okay, not bad, not bad. But it was just like one moment of shine, and he needs to do way, way more to impress me for me to want him at Manchester United. I actually also wouldn't mind Leroy Sané if he fancied a Premier League comeback. This is me. This is just me. Would you like who would you take from this Bayern Munich team to Manchester United? Question for the Man United fans in the building. Mitch went with Alfonso the Gamer, Mr. Davies. GB says, never, not one Bayern player, not one. GB is like, nah. Really? Oh man, Michael, big up to you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being active in the chat. I appreciate that so much about you, and I want to wish you the best when you're doing your work. And yeah, let's see what happens in the second leg. That's gonna be a nice second leg. All to play for. Kane has the Spursy DNA. Says Stephanie. Yeah, like deep down, like he'll start to believe that. You know, he will really start to. If he doesn't believe it already, he will start to believe that. I might be cursed. Thank you to Jarvis for retweeting the stream. Jarvis is tuned in on X. Jarvis, you're a legend. You and the other people that are tuned in on X, I appreciate you guys so, so much. Remember to also come to the YouTube side and give us a like. Oh, 26 likes. Amazing, amazing, amazing. It must be the presidential look, Stephanie. We don't get 26 likes just like that, I think 30 should be the new target for us, right? 30 likes per stream. We can do it. We just need 4 more likes. Come on. If you haven't hit the like button yet, I am going to be here until we get to 30. Men like Jarvis saying hi, guys. Shout out to Jarvis. Thank you. Thank you for retweeting, brother. I saw that on X. You did that. But all right. What else? What's another talking point today? I also feel like what's his name? Tony Cruz is having a quietly good season, Tony Cruz is like a one contract extension merchant, and he's doing well with this. And maybe we should do that with our Johnny Evans. Just like, half a season contract extension. Let's see if you can still play. Then like we keep like extending by increments like this. The way the Olivier Giroud treatment or the Zlatan treatment that he got, at AC Milan on his last stint. It's like sometimes with these older players, that like if they get a really, really big injury, then you're screwed. The recovery time is twice as slow the older they get. It keeps on getting progressively slower. So you don't want to take a big gamble by locking down big wages with them. But at the same time, you're also investing in the wealth of experience that they have. So shout out to Tony Cruz for having that assist today and also having a really, really, really positive game. Chouamini was all right. I think Kamavinga came in and I saw more Kamavinga than Chouamini, but like in my opinion, he was just all right. Nothing too crazy. Manuel Noah was good. He had a very good one-on-one clearance with Vinicius, and that was important. Bellingham today didn't show up as much as I expect Jude Bellingham to. Bellingham was not the shining Bellingham that I'm usually like used to. So yeah, no, it's a interesting moment in his like form because he started off the season with red hot form and he's been doing good. But he's just not been doing as well as putting in the numbers as well as he had been lately, Yo, Jarvis, thank you for even mentioning it to everybody, saying it's easy. It's muy fácil. In French, is simple. C'est simple. Très simple. You just hit retweet. And you know what? That retweet goes a long way. Another thing you can do that's very simple is just join the members. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Mitch for being a member. Yeah, listen, I'm wondering if the Greenwood thing is Manchester United have informed Mason Greenwood that triggering his 1 year contract extension. Oh, MEFC Graham Bailey. Now, I don't know this Graham Bailey character. Let's see. Is this true? Is this true, Yale? Let us find out. Graham Bailey. How you spell Graham Bailey? I was not following Mr. Bailey, but he's okay. It looks like a respectable transfer news uh, journalist. And but where's the post about Greenwood though? I'm going through his post and I don't see anything about it. Graham Bailey discusses eriktenhag's future. Thomas Tuchel links. All I see is Tuchel links. I see what else? Arsenal are ready to make a renewed attempt to land Hato this summer. Erik ten Hag does not know if he will still be in charge of Manchester United next season. Graham Bailey, tell me something new. I think Ten Hag knows. He knows. He's definitely had conversations. Form is a huge concern for the club hierarchy. Talks between Erik ten Hag and Wilcox a major factor as well. Due diligence is being done on potential successor. Either way, whether we keep Ten Hag or not, there should be due diligence being done on a potential successor. That's a no-brainer. That's called long-term vision, long-term thinking. They need to be doing that. Anyway, the news that I'm getting from Graham Bailey, Yale, unless you're looking at a different Graham Bailey account, this is the guy who has over 100,000 followers on YouTube, and he's a strategic and operational head of football with GRV Media. You know, doing his job as a journalist. Tony Kroos is 72 years old, but today he was on cruise control. For real. Modric is age mates with Kobe Mainoo in football age, you know. My internet connection is lagging. It's time for me to go to bed. Have a lovely rest of the day, puppy, and everyone. Shout out, big up to you, YouTube wifey. Sleep well. I'll see you very soon. I'll be joining you soon. Tony Kroos is a maestro midfielder, says Jarvis. Yeah, man, that guy is just his recognition, his contribution is going a little bit under the radar, and I'm just so proud of him. He's older than Cafu, says GB. Really? Nah. That is not true. That is not true. Let's double check. Cruz is 34 years old. Come on. That is too funny. That is too funny. Nice one though. Nice joke, says GV. Yeah. Fraud pay on show tomorrow. We will be there for the brand merchant. We will be watching it tomorrow. Mbappe or Adama Traore, says Box. Like, realistically, we have more chances of getting Traore than Mbappe, obviously. But if I had to choose, Mitch says Adama all day. GB says Adama. The answer. Wait, are you guys serious or trolling? Let's end this on a poll. Mbappe or Adama? And I blame you, Box. Mbappe or Adama? Why are two people saying they would go with Adama Traore? What? What? Nah. You're kidding. You are kidding me. I do not believe you. What's Traore gonna bring? Vaseline? For real? Come on now. Let's be serious. Luca AFC in the building. Shout out to you, mate. Long time no see. Hope that all is well. Happy Tuesday. Um, yeah. Hey, good luck with the Premier League race. Which player do you rate more? I'm not even gonna say Man United. Which player do you? Okay, would you sign? Like, I can't believe there's an actual question. Adama Traore, the baby oil merchant, or Mbappe? This question applies to you, Luca, as well. For you, answer it for Arsenal. Who would you take, Mbappe or, or Mr. Baby Oil? Oh man. Yeah, Luca went with the sensible answer and said Isak. Of course, that's it. We don't do sensible here. Come on, Luca, you should know better. We don't do sensible. Which one would you take? GB is serious about it. GB says Traore can create for Hoyland. Traore can create, though. You're right. You're right. Traore can create, but like, really? Are we gonna settle for Traore? Like, what? Buck says baby oil merchant. Bellingham saw Kane. They both started playing 007 agents, man. These 007 English players. We gotta call them out. Guys, I can't believe you're choosing the bodybuilder over Mbappe. GB says I'm dead serious. Jarvis on the Greenwood conversation, he weighs in saying, if Greenwood comes to Juventus, would you be happy with a swap deal for... Oh, Jarvis, that's tough. Because I really, really, really love Chiesa. Even though he had that long-term injury, that the torn ACL, and he hasn't moved the same so far, in my opinion. Like pre that injury, he was like a soldier. Chiesa for sure. Vlahovic, I would actually be fine passing on Vlahovic, but if it meant we're keeping MG. But we're gonna make a deeper conversation about MG if after the club make an official statement on him. I'd really like to, decline talking about him too much because it's just for it's a very very difficult and sensitive topic, and once the club makes a decision, it's easier to talk about it because it's when it becomes like speculation circuit for no reason. It becomes like, why are we talking about this? These guys are all united and they're good sources of information. Yale is assuring us that the people that I'm calling the onion, they are actually really credible sources. All right, all right, all right. We will be there. We will be there. And if Greenwood stays at the club, Mark will run around his house at least 100 times. 100 times, Yale, 100 times. Okay. He will make defenders scared. If here's my condition for signing, the only situation where I'd accept Adama Traore is obviously he knows he's a squad player, or matter of fact, he's a backup player, and he comes in for those moments where like 70th minute, the customary Ten Hag change when he makes it like whatever around the 70-some minute, bring in Traore, whip some crosses in. Sure, I hear GB's point as well that he can create. He's got that good cross. And let's be honest, Wolves actually, when he was at Wolves, he was creating a lot of chances for them. They look dangerous like that. But that's also when they're playing counter-attack football, and that's what Wolves' identity, especially under Nuno Espirito, that's what they were 100% were. So he fit the bill in that situation. So my answer to the Traore question is, we're trying to play a different kind of football. Ineos got a vision, trust the vision, and I don't know if he really fits the vision. Let's see if at least like 5 people have responded to this Traore conversation. Whoa, more than 5. We got 11 votes. Guys, it's kind of split. Whoa, 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 whoa. 55% have gone with Traore, 45 have gone with Mbappe. We're going to leave it open for a little bit, for a few more minutes. I'm curious who you would go with. And some people are seriously considering Traore. Yeah, while we're here, do not forget, super chats are very much welcome here. You can also become a member by going to the join button right next to the subscribe button right there. There is, I don't know actually where, it's like somewhere here maybe. I don't know. But you can look for it right there. And it's very easy. It helps support the channel. Obviously, the money is going to be used to help improve the YouTube channel. There's so many things, so many ideas, so many situations. Guys, like I went online today, no thumbnail. Boom, need to help, get a graphics designer who can actually help with the thumbnail, things like that. We're trying to grow the channel, and if you want to be a supporter of this content creator journey that I'm on, I'd love for you to kindly be a member and also donate to somebody too as well. Vlahovic, GB rates Vlahovic, and I rate Chiesa more than Vlahovic. Chiesa is a super talent, but I think England is too rough for Yale. No, Chiesa is a soldier. Have you seen Chiesa? Like, he's like, especially when Juve was like looking like they don't have a solution, a tactical solution. Chiesa is the guy that would be like, he's like a fighter. He's got the grit. He's got that dog in him. I differ with you immensely on that comment, Yale. On the latter part of your comment, the former part, we agree. Super talent, high potential. Rashford with speed. Adama Traore career games 394. Career goals 34.
Oh my God! Jesus is Lord.
I can't believe some people are actually settling for this. Let's see how the poll is doing. If we have 12 people, please, 12 people, just voice your opinion on this conversation, and then from there we will be done. We have 11 votes. I just need to see if the 12th person can sway it or not. Because right now it's 55% Traore, 45% Mbappe. If you have not voted, there's 15 people watching right now on YouTube, and we have 11 votes. Now, if my math tells me correctly, we have 4 007 agents. I need y'all to voice your opinion on this, and then we'll end the poll and then end the stream after that. Oh, come on, man. We should have kept Daniel James. Exactly. If we're talking about, we want the road runner, Traore, then we should have just kept Daniel James. What were we doing? What are we doing here? People who know ball will choose Mitch.
Get out right here, man.
Nah. Is that the Adana? Says Stephanie. Not enough end product. I'm with Superfly on this. I would accept him with so much reservation, If somebody could put him in finishing school as well, because it's not just the crossing. Sometimes if he'll end up in a position where he can shoot, and he'll be trying to go for the near post, and he goes for the near seat on row X. You're like, wow. What are you doing, Traore? Baby, hashtag baby oil matters, Stephanie. Oh, boy. Adama career assist 59, Mbappe's career assist 126. Exactly. Put things into perspective, Box. Is that the Adama from the original Battlestar Galactica? Get Chiesa and keep MG, says DJ Superfly. It wouldn't be a bad situation, actually. If we had both of them, we could really cook. Guys, one more voter needed on this conversation. Which player would you sign? Traore or Mbappe? That is wild, though. Question from Javis says, "Who is the modern day George Best?" The first who comes to mind is Anthony Gordon or Kivicha. Hmm. Good question. You see, I didn't. I'll be honest. I didn't watch George Best. I've seen clips, but this is a good question. I'll defer this question to Stephanie because Stephanie has seen George Best. Stephanie, answer the question for us, please. Who is the modern day George Best? Anthony Gordon is all right, but I feel like Kivicha Kvaratskhelia has a higher potential, higher ceiling, higher like output as well. He's much more. He passes the eye test with flying colors for me. You know, he's actually another winger that I wouldn't mind, but I think like Kiesa has a lot more grit than Kivicha, in my opinion. Just my humble opinion. Victor, I wouldn't even try and pronounce that last name. I'm gonna bite my tongue. But Victor looks like a good option for center forward. Not Boniface, but Victor, Greek Victor, right? This has gotta be a Greek last name. Giorekis. Looks like a good option for center forward, but would not break the bank for him though. For him, thoughts? I'm not familiar with his game. Victor, 26-year-old in Portugal league with 100 mil price. That he's playing in the Portuguese league. Nah. 100 mil? Nah. Talk to me nice, man. And we're not accepting that. We're not buying players over 100, over 70. I feel like from now on, Ineos needs to set the transfer transfer price cap. Set it at 75 at the most. You know? That's just they need to be strict on it. Because otherwise people are gonna go over the thing, go over Man United and charge us Man United tax like crazy. With our current squad right now, I would say Pellistri or Garnacho is more similar to George Best, says Jarvis. Okay. All right. Jarvis. So like let's see, what would you say is, I know George Best had some really good finishing, but like what would you say is like George Best's standout attribute? You know? Guys, vote, like, and subscribe. We're closing the vote now, and the votes have gone. Still looking like Traore is on the front run, is the front runner right now with 55% possession. We need we need one more. I want to close it on an even number, you know. I'm also trying to silently influence the poll by saying, you know, come on. Let's be serious here. There's no modern day George Best, says GB. Fair enough. That's actually the answer that I probably also would have said, you know. No one comes close. Next question, says Stephanie. Exactly. Jarvis, stop hanging out with Mitch. If you know, you know. DJ Superfly says he scares the hell out of defenders, but then nothing. If he could supply goals or even better score them, I'd take him all day. But sadly, nothing happening for him except baby oil. That's so true on Adama Traore. George Best, the person to answer this question correctly is GB, because I bet the GB stands for George Best. Right? Look at his picture. Look at his picture. You'll understand. He's 27 and still playing in Portugal. What does that tell you? Talking about Victor that Mitch was mentioning. I think this is what GB is responding to. Modern day George Best is Chiesa, probably, says Box. All right, we're learning something new today. Chiesa. Neymar. Which Neymar? Definitely not the sandy soil Neymar, not the Saudi Neymar. Nah. Mbappe won a World Cup for his country, says Red J. For sure. Yep. Mbappe is a World Cup winner. While people want to seriously choose an oil merchant over a World Cup. Yes, 12 people have voted, and the poll closes at 50-50. I've influenced it. I'm terrible. I would be a terrible politician, you can tell. Imran Khan says 70 to 80 mil. It should be the salary cap for us. Yeah. Mark says neither. Imagine even considering Adama Traore. That is not Man United level. Oh boy. Yeah, Mark, it's a serious conversation apparently that we're having right now, about baby oil versus World Cup winner. He's only Rashford with speed. George Best's outstanding attribute was outstanding dribbling, says Jarvis. So I guess if you're gonna say outstanding dribbling, I'd say Musiala is up there for me in terms of like top notch dribblers, right? Guys, we do it. Yes, Superfly, we got emojis. We got emojis over here, by the way. If you're a member, you can use channel emojis. We got the ops emoji, the golasso emoji, the cool poppy emoji, the 007 emoji. You know what I'm saying? It's emoji galore, and there'll be more. There'll be more emojis coming soon to a store near you. All you got to do is join the channel, be a member of the channel. Big up to the latest member, Mitch. Shout out to you, fam. Pele was good, Maradona was better, but George Best was best, says GB. I like Pele, I like Pele. George Best was best, but Pele was also another one, another animal, another he was another stratosphere. I obviously did not watch him play, but I've done a lot more research on Pele than George Best somehow. And that's why I'm feeling like Pele deserves a lot of credit. Like he was not just good, GB. He was exceptionally, extremely, world-classily, legendarily good. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna put the word good, you gotta bend some words. I need to get the 007 emoji for real, for real. Yes, Mitch, you deserve a 007 emoji for also the stuff that you said. All right. Now, how to pronounce? Jarvis is taking me to school. My Lord. This is gonna be a question for how to pronounce Victor. Let me see. All right, Jarvis. Today we're gonna learn. But you see, I can't copy the comment. Can I? No, I'm not able to do that, Jarvis, unfortunately. Let me I was thinking, I don't know if you could read on my forehead, Jarvis. I was like, I gotta learn how to pronounce this guy's name. So let me see. Just as much as I did watch a YouTube tutorial on how to pronounce Kivicha's last name. So all right. Thank you for the hookup, Jarvis. So let's see how to pronounce his name. We're gonna learn something new today. We're gonna learn how to pronounce Victor Gyökeres. The O with the thing, on it, like is like the one that intimidates me. When I see that, I'm like, yay! Gyökeres. We know it now. We know it. Victor Gyökeres. Yalis is Maradona for me. This would have been a more sensible question to put in the poll, Yale. Not the Adama Traore one. Thank you, GB, for mentioning that. Who do we rate more? Maradona, for me, says Yale, but Pele is an inch behind. I've mentioned it before, the way he could stand in the middle of the pitch and launch the ball into the air over and over and over again with one touch. Exceptional world-class ability right there. These guys are legends. And it's so difficult, obviously, when you're comparing players that played at, different times and also different places, and also the competition that they were playing was different. There's so many different, not to overuse the word different, there's several factors that influence one's opinion on who ranks higher, between Pele, Maradona, and George Best. And you got to take all those things into consideration. But, I think it all boils down to who pleases your eye the most. And Yale just described it so eloquently here. It's like, all right, that one touch thing, it's like you're making other professionals look like amateurs. Making football pitch look like your backyard if you're doing that with that kind of confidence. So Maradona did have that ability, and he's the only one who could play. He said, Yale says Maradona is the only one who has had that kind of ball control. Yeah. Jokoresh box. Victor G. that's more what my style, Stephanie. If I forget, I'm gonna just say Victor G next time. Oh boy, Maradona the merch. Come on, bitch. You gonna call him that? Respect, man. Respect the legend, bro. The only thing that Maradona was best for. Oh, the only thing that Maradona and Best have in common is that they were both. All right. Let's not tarnish our legacies now on that. Yeah, I think that poll has to be closed by now. I hope I closed it. 12 votes. We ended it on a draw, 50-50. Shout out to all the legends that participated on it. And I can't believe it's a serious community decision that we're 50-50 on the point of Adama Traore or World Cup winner Mbappe. Craziness today. But yeah, GB Victor Jokoresh had been linked to us for a long time. It's one of those rumors that won't go away. I wouldn't be surprised if we tried to sign him. Yeah, I'd be disappointed if we sign him, because apparently the guy is Swedish, and he is what? Oh, no, he's only 25. Who in the chat said he was 29? Somebody gave us false information. Somebody said 29. Duncan Edwards would have eclipsed them all. Could play anywhere in the team, says Stephanie. Ooh. This is another stream conversation, right? How do we rate the legends? Or past legends, players that are not playing right now. It's a good little conversation, to have, because for people like me that did not see a lot of these players, I want to learn. I'm here. This is my learning space. I'm not that kind of YouTuber that's like, I know it all. I'm just a fan of football that loves to talk about it and hear other people's opinions about it and learn from other people's opinions as well. So shout out to you. Yale says R9, Ronaldinho, Gillett, so underrated. We have been blessed by so many amazing players. I know. R9 probably is the one that made me want to play striker. That's the whole thing why I became a center forward. When I play, I'm like a little 45% R9, 25% Zlatan. I'm good with my I got a killer technique. I'm just slowing down with my pace as I'm getting older. But what else? And I like to channel my inner Ronaldinho, and Rooney as well. And also, yes, I can't forget Drogba. Eto'o, where Pele mentioned this is gonna be a big stream. This is Abedi Pele. Yes. Eto'o and Drogba too are legends that we need to talk about. I love to talk about those guys. Who would you have as your best African striker of all time? That's what Box was saying. And yeah, Drogba is up there. Samuel Eto'o is up there for sure. And I mean, obviously, yeah. You already mentioned how you gonna mention all of them real quick? And yeah, Vox, you're so funny. 30 games, 26 goals, 10 assists this season for Victor Gyökeres. In French, they say pas mal, not bad. 26 goals, 10 assists. But then, when you come to the Premier League, you got to cut those by 10. So he'll give us 5 assists and what's half of 26? Or 13 goals. Which is okay, but like we need more. Platini, we can't forget Platini as well, another legend. Marco van Basten. Oh man, this is now becoming a talk of the legends. We're gonna have to invite Jarvis into this conversation for that stream. When we do, let's talk about our legends, football legends that have kicked the ball. We're gonna have to try and get Jarvis in for that. Maybe can be a Jarvis and Papi exclusive, because I know Jarvis and maybe Stephanie might finally join the panel. You don't have to show your camera, Stephanie. I'm curious your perspective as well on this, and GB as well. Of course, we can't forget the legend Cruyff. Yeah. They had a poll on ESPN saying Drogba beat Eto'o by 1%. Yeah, like Drogba has got this ability. One thing about him is just like he's an animal. He's a fighter, and you could rely on him, and he doesn't shy away from the big games. That's the thing. That's the other thing. Like these strikers that like to stat pad on small teams. Erling Haaland. Sorry, I was coughing. There's like strikers that sorry. There's strikers that like to get lots of goals when they're playing small teams or it's not a big occasion. But Drogba, big game player. Mitch says most overrated. Nah, Mitch. Nah, living off of a Champions League goal. Nah, Mitch.
Get out of here, man.
Drogba was clutch, fam. We need to Mitch. Oh, come on. Roger Miller, of course. Can't forget Roger Miller. That's another legend. No. Roger Miller is another big player. 100% Drogba for real. Guys, if you do not know, you got to put some respect on Drogba's name. Come on now. Come on. Mitch. Egyptian Hassan. Yes! Oh my goodness, I really loved him too. I love this player. He's signed at AFCON as well. No, stop it. Stop it, Mitch. Yo, Benny McCarthy's more of a legend, bro, than this guy. What are you doing? We'll take your membership away, bro. Big up, Mitch. Big up. He won 3 AFCONs, bro. Come on. He's a Victor Ghostman Osimhen. He still has potential. I'm not ruling him out, but he's still got to put in work, bro. He's got to put in work. Mustafa Haji, Ranger. Yes, of course. Austin JJ Okocha, of course. Oh, boy. Ivan, thank you for that. JJ Okocha. Man, Nigeria has seen some good players too, Yeah, Mo Salah, cool. Yeah. We'll accept Mo Salah. Even though he's a scouser, but we'll accept him. We're not trying to be too tribalistic right now. But big up to Ivan for that. But yeah, Louis Saha says GV, yes. But Haji, oh, yes. Yakubu Ayegbeni, yes, Box. Hey, Bucks coming in with the IQ. That's hot right now. Big up to you. It's getting hot. Yep, a few places are getting hot. 47.3 degrees Celsius. It's actually very cold in Boston right now. But yeah, I admire the people that are in hot places. Yes, you know JJ Okocha. It was that goal that he scored, man. Was it versus Morocco? What was it versus? Oh my gosh. I can't remember the team that they were playing against, but JJ Okocha, legend, legend, legend. He and that time when he was playing with Olise, Sunday Olise. And you know, like the commentator would be dribbling saying, Sunday, Sunday, Monday, Monday, Tuesday, Tuesday, Wednesday. By the time he gets to Sunday, he still's got the ball, you know. Nobody could take the ball from Sunday only. But like, yeah, JJ Okocha, we gotta give him his respect. Drogba played in the Premier League. Eto was scared to come here, says GB. Stephanie says Adama Traore or Messi. We're not gonna fall for that one.
Get out of here, man.
Are you serious? Yeah, no, Stephanie, you crazy for that one. Andy in the building saying Bayern Munich Villains Club must win the Champions League. Andy, I'm sorry to break your Scouser heart, Andy, but yeah, Real Madrid is gonna be taking it. Oh, Reggie, stop it. Nanko Kwanu. Guys. You tell him you're bringing all the legends. Save them for the stream when we talk about the legends. Tony Yeboah scored 2 worldy goals for Leeds. You always see them in the Premier League greatest compilation. Even the ad, there was an ad too that used to feature his goal, one of his goals. So yeah, that's like, yes, Kanu is a good shout. GB has one rule. If it didn't happen in the Premier League, then it never happened, fam. I see how you're like looking at it, GB. But I feel Eto still deserves, like, you know, Champions League Eto. Come on, GB. Be nice. Be a little bit of context and give some players, like, not everybody like wants to play in the Premier League, you know. And that doesn't necessarily make them a bad player. It's like, or like not a good enough player. But I get it, because the Premier League for the most part has been the most competitive league in the world. Then it is a very, very important yardstick in the conversation of like legendary players. Yeah. But Ronaldo, R9, Brazilian R9, never played in the Premier League. I still put him up there. Ronaldinho, I put him up there. You know what I mean? So I hear what you're saying, but also I hope you hear what I'm saying. You know, those other players that are like, you know, for sure that like Ronaldinho, I have no doubts that he would have been amazing still in the Premier League. You know what I mean? A bit too old. I was thinking Nick him as Rashford's replacement, but he's too old. Who are you talking about, Superfly? You're talking about, I don't know who you're talking about. Sorry, I got lost in that conversation. But Yakubu was the man. Adama did into the Premier League. R9. No, you see, that's the problem with that thinking. Like, you say Adama did it in the Premier League. Get out of here. Box and Mitch, leave, please. Get out of the street. We need to get, I think there is a get out of here emoji. We got to put that for you, Box and Mitch. Not everybody can play in the Prem, says Mitch. Oh, man. Fergie wanted Ronaldinho in 03 when he sold Beckham, but Barca signed him instead, and we signed CR7. Yeah, at least we kind of know that Ronaldinho did have an interest and would have been open, right, to being in the Premier League. And if only they let us, you know. So anyway, and the rest was history. Box. I'm not even falling for that one, lady Stephanie. Peggy, no, we read that one. Yeah, anyway, guys, what a lovely stream. Thank you for keeping me here for extra time. But I nearly said Manchester United. Bayern Munich versus Real Madrid at the Allianz Arena ended 2-2, and it looks like Real Madrid have it all in their hands, because once they go to the Bernabeu, they gotta do the thing where they asked versus mancity, they gotta do the thing where they close the roof, of the stadium, so that the Germans feel like they're suffocating. And it nearly worked versus Manchester City, but it ended as a draw. But that was obviously the first leg of the tie. But this time around, it's going to be the do or die moment for Harry Kane. He better have German noises in his headphones when he goes to sleep, because he better have Spanish noises in his headphones when he goes to sleep, because otherwise he's he's gonna be shy again at the Santiago Bernabeu. But anyway, we will be there for that, and tomorrow, obviously, we will be there for the Dortmund game versus PSG. So make sure you tune in for that. Hit the notification bell, and I know we haven't done the Premier League roundup. I think we shall do it in the morning. I have time early in the morning tomorrow. So actually, or maybe we can do it like 2 hours from now, for those who might be awake. We've been playing the predictor game, and we're in the final stages of the predictor game, and we need to update that before the next Premier League match. So we still have a few days, So, but I want to just mention that I'm aware of that. I've been out on some presidential business, so I hope you give me a little bit of a slack for that. So anyway, good night to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, I'm sending you my love. I hope you get it. And my name is botswanapapi. This is the Football Power Hour. Don't be a 007 agent and not hit the like button and not be a member. Come on now. Ronaldinho is my favorite player next to George Best and Paul Scholes, says GB. It makes sense. I love Ronaldinho too. At least you and I, we can agree on that one, GB. Ronaldinho being our favorite players ever. For me, the difference between Ronaldinho and Zidane, but that's a conversation for another day for the stream, when we talk legendary football players that have blessed us in this game of football. Anyway, one love. Lots of respect from me to you for being here. And Harry Kane, you better undo the curse, my friend. You better undo the curse and win this Champions League. Imagine if Harry Kane and Eric Dyer win it. Hey!
Jesus! Jesus is Lord!
Football sometimes can be
Sensational.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I am out of here.
Perfect.
Ooh-wee! Where's the outro music? Somewhere here. There we go.
Football Power Hour!
Oh, I forgot Cantona. Oh, Lord, we forgot Cantona in today's conversation. We forgot Cantona. No. Erik Cantona, legend. We cannot not and talk about Cantona. Respect to Erik. 40 goals and 16 assists across all competitions in just 48 games. Come on. Oh, yeah, Jarvis, thank you for mentioning Cantona. Like, how? That would just break my Man United heart, Anyway, peace, love, and blessings. We out of here.
Football Power Hour!